The 1952 John Deere Model A is one of the most recognizable classic tractors in North American agricultural history. Built during an important period of American and Canadian farming, the Model A represented the strength, simplicity, and reliability that farmers needed during the middle of the 20th century. Even today, collectors, restoration enthusiasts, and vintage tractor fans continue to admire this legendary machine for its distinctive appearance, durable construction, and historical importance. The John Deere Model A had already established a strong reputation before 1952, and the tractors produced around this era became especially interesting to collectors. Designed as a versatile row crop tractor, the Model A was suitable for many common farm operations, including cultivating, plowing, planting, harvesting support, belt work, and pulling various agricultural implements. Its straightforward mechanical design made it practical for farmers who needed a dependable machine that could work long hours in demanding conditions. One of the most famous characteristics of the Model A was its two-cylinder engine. Unlike many modern tractors that use 4, 6, or even larger cylinder engines, the Model A used John Deere's distinctive two-cylinder configuration. This design produced a unique exhaust sound that became part of the identity of classic John Deere tractors. For vintage tractor enthusiasts, hearing a restored Model A running today can bring back the atmosphere of farms from the 1940s and 1950s. The 1952 Model A was also built during a period when tractors were becoming increasingly important to agricultural productivity. Across the United States and Canada, farmers were looking for machinery that could reduce dependence on animal power and allow larger fields to be cultivated more efficiently. A tractor such as the Model A could provide the pulling power necessary for many agricultural jobs while giving farmers greater flexibility during busy seasons. Its traditional green and yellow John Deere styling is another reason the Model A remains so popular. The classic paint scheme has become strongly associated with the John Deere brand, and the beautifully restored 1952 Model A can attract considerable attention at tractor shows, agricultural exhibitions, and collector events. Many owners carefully restore these tractors while preserving original components whenever possible, allowing future generations to appreciate their historical character. For farmers in Canada, the Model A was also well suited to the agricultural environment of the time. Canadian farms could demand reliable equipment capable of handling long working days and challenging soil conditions. The Model A's robust construction and relatively simple mechanical systems made it an appealing choice for agricultural work. From prairie farming operations to smaller family farms, classic John Deere tractors played an important role in the transition toward increasingly mechanized agriculture. In the United States, the Model A became part of the story of American farming modernization. During the post-war period, agricultural production was changing rapidly. Farms were becoming more mechanized, and tractors were helping farmers accomplish tasks that once required significant amounts of manual labor or animal power. The Model A represented this transition in a very recognizable form. Another important feature of the Model A was its mechanical simplicity. Compared with modern tractors filled with computerized controls, electronic systems, sensors, and advanced transmissions, a vintage Model A was much more straightforward. Farmers and mechanics could understand many of its major mechanical systems and perform maintenance and repairs using traditional tools and mechanical knowledge. This simplicity is one reason restored Model A tractors remain popular among hobbyists. Today, the 1952 John Deere Model A is more than just an old tractor. It is a piece of agricultural history. A well-preserved or professionally restored example can demonstrate how farmers worked several generations ago and how rapidly agricultural technology has evolved. Collectors often value original details such as factory components, correct wheels, period-style accessories, original controls, and authentic paintwork. The Model A also has an important emotional connection with farming families. For some collectors, owning one is not simply about machinery, it is about remembering grandparents, family farms, and an era when tractors were mechanical workhorses rather than computerized machines. Vintage tractor events across the United States and Canada regularly bring together enthusiasts who enjoy displaying, operating, and discussing these historic machines. When compared with today's agricultural tractors, the 1952 Model A naturally has limitations. It does not offer modern air conditioning, advanced hydraulics, GPS guidance, comfortable suspension seating, sophisticated transmissions, or the enormous horsepower available from today's machines. However, comparing it directly with a modern tractor misses the real significance of the Model A. It was designed for the agricultural needs of its own time, and within that context it became an important and respected machine. The 1952 John Deere Model A therefore deserves its place among America's and Canada's most memorable classic tractors. Its recognizable styling, famous two-cylinder engine, durable construction, and strong connection to mid-century agriculture have helped it remain popular decades after it first worked the fields. Whether seen at a tractor show, slowly working across a demonstration field, or carefully displayed in a private collection, the Model A continues to represent the hard-working spirit of traditional farming. For anyone interested in vintage agricultural machinery, the 1952 John Deere Model A is a fascinating tractor to study. It tells a story about engineering, farming, family, and technological change. More than 70 years after its era, this classic John Deere still has a powerful presence among tractor enthusiasts in both the United States and Canada. If you enjoy classic tractors, vintage farm machinery, agricultural history, and legendary John Deere models, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Please like the video, share it with other tractor lovers, and turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming videos about classic and modern farming machines.